So we're trying to limit their notifications on a customer base and on a distributor base so that they stay more engaged.
Perfect. Yeah, and I like that because they were getting bombarded on Mitra's Transform 120 page I had a lot of customers say, well, if all they're ever going to do is welcome people in the group, I don't want to be a part of the group. So did anybody else get that complaint at all? Yeah.
Yes.
So definitely add your customers to the Transform 120 support and success group that Hannah created. If you're not on that page, let us know and we'll add you. And thank you for doing that, Hannah, because that's something we've been needing to do to help engage customers as well. And I know Kaylee's going to do a Croctober. And that's something we can be posting on that page, along with engaging people with salad in a jar parties and stuff. Like, I like the new fresh ideas because I've had probably over 50 requests to learn more about the 1,000-pound challenge and everything else since we got back, and I can't keep up with it. And that's all fine and dandy, but like, we've done the 1,000-pound challenge. That's not new to our team. So it's nice to come back with new fresh ideas for our team to help us get rocking and rolling too, since we have helped these other teams get rocking and rolling. So a couple different things I want to go through and just ask people what their goals are. And I know we wrote them down at the wrap-up training. But unfortunately, my little notebook that we wrote them in, this is Travis's because he can keep track of his stuff a lot better than I can. It's in Nashville still. Our goals are in Nashville. So I want, Kaylee, we're going to start with you because you're on my screen first. So what are your goals? I want to know what your goals are for November, the month of November, and as well as, heading into next conference, where would you like to see yourself?
Yeah, so my goals for November are to get at least 10 new customers, 2 new distributors, to qualify 1 or 2 of my current folks, to stay BOP qualified, and
to stay what qualified?
POB.
I meant what you knew.
And then I want to do, I'm doing this Croctober this month, and so I really want to roll it in even to next month. I might have to call it something different, but I've had a lot of feedback just about asking people and posting in different groups if people are interested in crockpot meals, and people are. The thing I'm struggling with is how am I going to tie it into Juice Plus and healthy eating in the T30. So I'm working on that, but I'm open to any ideas of how people think I should bring that in.
Right. Okay. So we'll write that down. Okay. Cool.
In the March.
Oh yeah. So what are your goals going into Phoenix?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go SSC in January.
Okay.
And then I would like to bring 2 of my members with me to conference. 2 of my team people on to conference with me.
Okay. Ken, can you talk or write goals down? He's probably writing fast and furiously. So Ken's writing. Emily, you're next. No pressure.
Okay, so, well, my January 1st goal is to be making $5,000 a month. So I've got to figure out how to exactly do that, but that's kind of my.
I'm going to cover that in a couple minutes.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I don't doubt that. And so I figure I need to be a sales coordinator by December 1st. And so my November, I didn't really have a goal for that, but my November, I just ordered a tower garden. And so I want to like get comfortable with that. I want to get cards made, and I want to, I need to make a membership for my gym that corresponds with the 4 months. Like, I want to have a couple different options, and so I need to like get them in stone, get them on my website, get them a part of my my menu.
I love it.
So I'm trying to like, it's hard because like I'm trying to like work like 2 hours a day, like one on like customer like reaching out, and then one on like the business end,
Right.
So I'm learning to manage. That's my November goal.
Right. I love it. Love it. And I think a good November goal for you also would be, since Tom just signed up, to get Tom to VF.
Oh yeah. Well,
does that sound doable?
Oh yeah, definitely. Because he's got to be a VF for me to be
Right.
Sales coordinator.
Right.
So Emily, do you have a piece of paper in front of you?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So if you write down, this is what I've got for you. SSC.
What's that?
She doesn't know what it is.
That's senior sales coordinator.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So this is for March. SSC, and then Tom will be a sales coordinator, and then a POB with a 3 to 9 club. So that's pretty obtainable.
And we're gonna bring up some visuals. Actually,
We're going to help you do all this stuff.
I'm gonna bring up visuals after we get done with this that will help you understand what all that means. But I have to be able to see the screen so I can see what Ken is writing. Otherwise, if I share my screen, I can't see you guys. It disappears. So.
No, cool. Yeah, I know. I don't know what POB and all that
Right.
stuff.
We're gonna go through that too. So
Yeah,
we have a
we'll
lot of
explain
things. I said we got a lot of things to cover on this call.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. So Ken, are you ready to rock and roll? Yes, he's writing fast and furiously. Okay, so
All right.
November, 10 to
Last
15 new customers, 1 VF, 1 SC, POB qualified, absolutely. And move it upward just a little bit. So the right, pause, there we go. JP conference, 2 to 3 SCs, 2 to 3 VFs, SSC, and a 9 club. Woo! I love it. Did you get all
Awesome.
that?
Got it.
He's my note taker.
All right.
Hannah.
So I'm gonna really work on customer care on Tower Gardens through the end of October, beginning of November. I've reached out to a couple people in Team Adventure that have specialized in the indoor growing in Tower Gardens. And I'm gonna put together a class for pollinating, for the lighting, for the, basically bringing the towers indoors, because a couple of my customers have reached out to me and I know enough about the pollinating and all of that I feel comfortable really instructing them. So I want to put together a class for that.
Are you talking about having sex with your plants?
I love
Precisely.
sexing my plants. So
Come to that.
so I'm working on that right now. I also am following up with the gyms that I have been in touch with and looking to get at least 2 gyms on board right now for the month of November. I'm basically rebuilding my team from scratch, so I'm kind of a little behind compared to, Kaylee and Ken and everyone that's working really hard. Emily's no contest, but it's all about our own business, and I have to start from scratch. So I'm just kind of trying to find some good, motivated people in December. By conference in March, I want to be SSC and definitely a solid POB for a couple months.
How about a 3 club?
Yeah, I want to be 12 club by the Eltons again. So
that would be what? It goes Phoenix and then
St. Louis.
St. Louis. So by St. Louis, 12 club.
Okay.
And the cool thing is, if you hit 12 club like now before next conference, you go to the Eltons, because that's what happened to me, and we hit it again. But let's say NMD didn't happen for whatever reason, I would have still been able to go to the Eltons, which is kind of cool. So cool thing about club levels is it's 1,000 points per club. So if you're looking to achieve some of these goals, like SC and SSC, if you start coaching your team to hit club levels and qualify, that's a ton of volume coming in. I don't know if you guys remember Reagan Dean saying that she wasn't even focused on NMD. She was just focused on club levels. And then she hit it without even knowing it because she had qualified so many of her teams. So kind of keep that in mind. That's a lot of volume. 1,000 points isn't a heck of a lot for one person to do, but when you're shooting for these promotions, you need a lot of volume. So if each of us do 1,000 points, it really helps volume. So that's pretty cool. What else? Shannon, are you there? Shannon? Dragon, maybe? We can't hear you, Shannon, for whatever reason. Dragon, are you there? Dragon's on mute.
I'm here.
Okay.
I kind of go along with what Hannah said over there, because I need to start from scratch too, because I need to rebuild my team. I need to expand, to sign up more people, my customers, and then, have a couple of people trained, and, signed up. So
what would you say is doable for you in November as a goal?
in 10 days, you mean? Or,
By the end of November, where do you want your business to be?
So 40 days.
probably to sign up at least one more distributor if possible, and a couple other customers. I think that's probably doable. I don't want to say that I'm going to promote to a next level. So that's doable for next month.
Perfect. And then your plan is to come to Phoenix with us, is that correct?
Yes, that is
All
correct.
right, cool. And where do you see yourself being by Phoenix?
Well, hopefully in the next level.
The next level. So that would be SC for him.
Cool.
And I'm going to put up some graphics on this, which will help. Sarah, what about you? You're on mute right now as well.
I'm just pretty much starting from scratch, and I'd like to learn the lingo. I would like to maybe get a distributor, but I'd like to get maybe about 10 customers would be great.
Okay.
I really in November is the whole Swim Otters event that I'm doing, so I'm hoping that will launch me into my whole new chapter.
Very cool. Love it. And the graphics we post on the screen here in a second will really help you as well. And then Stacy, you're the last one, and you're on mute right now as well.
Besides Shannon.
Oh yeah, but she didn't. Yeah, anyway, besides Shannon. Shannon, are you off mute yet? Stacy or Shannon, you're up. Whichever one speaks first.
Well, this is Stacy.
All right, Stacy.
Well, I think probably just getting at least one distributor and, like Sarah said, learning the lingo and everything, since I'm pretty much starting from scratch. And hopefully I can do that, because I'll be gone for 3 weeks in November. So.
Yep. Okay. So I'm going to post some things up on the screen, and Travis is going to talk. Oh, wait. I've got one more thing. Should you go first, or do you want me to go first?
Let me go first,
Okay.
and then you can cover that.
All right. So while Travis is talking, I'm going to put some images up on the screen, which I can post. And Emily, you're specifically going to really like this one, and Dragon, I think so as well. Shannon, are you there? We'll talk about your goals later. For some reason, we can't hear you. So I'm going to screen share with you guys again. And hopefully this, which one do you want to start with? Okay.
Okay, so.
Can you guys see this?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so all of the smiley faces equal a qualified business. So if you picture yourself as the center yellow one, and you go find 3 people, which represent the green ones, and they go find 3 people, which represent the orange, and they find 3, which represent the gray. So you can see how this matrix works. So basically, if everyone adds a minimum of 1 new distributor per month for the next year, you're going to be at 12 club in 1 year, easily. So if you look at this graph, or this smiley face, you're making $3,300 a month, up to $40,000 a year. So if we go into it with, we're adding 1 new distributor per month, the next month, we're going to turn them into a VF, and the following month, we're going to qualify them. You see how fast this can grow. Now, it doesn't have to go in the matrix that you see with all these smileys. They can all be frontline to you. They don't have to be stair-step down or anything like that. So that's the first and foremost that's going to be the easiest way to get your club level status is, if you just think of it as I'm going to add one person per month, or maybe you're going to add 5 people per month. So.
And just for those of you who are brand new, because I know we have a lot of you guys on this call, I've had questions like, what does qualifying your business even mean? And that's pretty much making 1,000 points every single month consistently. So it's a pretty easy feat to be able to do and to teach other people to do. So a lot of times when you hear like Mitra on her calls, or if you listen into some of these other calls, they'll say 20 consistent customers. 20 customers equals a qualified business. The cool thing, since we're doing Transform 120, we can cut that number in half. So it's about 10 customers. So consistent customer orders going through the system will keep you at 1,000 points without you even having to think about it. So Kaylee, can I pick on you?
Yeah.
So once you qualified your business, have you struggled at all to keep your business qualified?
No.
No. So does it now qualifies itself without you even paying attention to it? If you took the entire month off, would your business still qualify?
Yes.
And is it difficult now that your business is qualified to have it continue to qualify on its own?
No, and I've been going 10 months strong.
10 months strong. That's why I wanted to pick on you. And it was actually a compliment, not a pick on. So I said that wrong. But yeah, once you get qualified and once you have a solid customer base, your business will qualify without you doing anything. So I don't know about you, but 12 Club, $3,300 without doing much. Does that sound good to anybody?
I have a question.
Yeah.
So that $3,300 a month, does that include all of the bonuses that go with getting a VF? Okay, that's
No.
what I thought.
That's just helping your team qualify, period. So, and then the cool thing, if the matrix keeps going, we had discussed at conference that, you know, if you're a 1 club, you know, Kaylee, you're a prime example of a 1 club. It's not difficult for you at all, right? So it shouldn't be difficult to teach 2 other people to do the same thing. That would make you a 3 club. So that would be the $3,300 a month, right? So I don't know about you guys, but I would add some of this into your goals because it just kind of puts a dollar amount on what you're thinking. So Emily, you were thinking about $5,000. You can see that that puts you a little bit above 12 Club. And that doesn't count anything like Kaylee was saying at all. So, and this is where it starts to take care of itself, where you're not really working the business a lot and you're having this paycheck come in. So I don't know, $40,000 a year consistently without doing much sounds pretty stinking good to probably most of us.
Well, and for a side business that you're working a couple hours a week on, let's just say you are a 12 Club, you're making $40,000 in your second business, and you're putting in, 10 hours or less per week.
So
that's a really easy, different way to think about it. We've never really focused on this before, but I really like this matrix. And I like the breakdown of the dollar amount as well. So that's why I said, Emily, you would particularly like this.
Yeah, like that's definitely how I think is the dollar amount. I get confused, and you probably just said it, but I really like the damn smiley faces. Okay, so a 12 Club means that I have 12 qualified businesses underneath me.
Right.
Correct. Or
Okay.
Your team, anybody on your team. So let's say Hannah had a distributor who had a distributor who had a distributor. That person would still count towards my 12 Club.
Okay. So,
and guys, if
anybody
you're not talking, if you could put yourself on mute, there's a ton of background noise. That would be super helpful. I don't know who's. Janice, if you can put yourself on mute, if you know how to do that even. Okay, go ahead.
Nope, I don't know how. I'm trying to figure it out.
Well, 1 second. I think I can do it. How do I? Emily, you can keep talking. I'm just trying to.
There, she got it.
Oh, she got it. Okay, cool. Okay, smiley faces.
Yeah, so, okay, and so to qualify, they need 1,000 points?
About
Per
10 customers, about 10 T120 orders.
per month.
No, overall, because those orders will keep reoccurring. So as long as they're consistent customers, that's all you need. So that's why when Kaylee says like it's not hard, she has a consistent customer base, it just happens. That's what we want you and your business to have.
Okay, so 10 customers like in my immediate downline,
Correct.
not counting customers under my reps.
Correct. These
Okay,
are
so-
customers direct to you.
Okay, so I need to make sure that I keep at least 10 customers to myself and
Yep.
don't put them under other people. Okay, gotcha.
Yep. You want to build a pretty solid customer base so you don't have to worry about it, right? You don't have to worry about qualifying. You just want it to happen, right? You just
Right,
want this
okay.
$40,000 to happen.
So 10 customers a month, or I mean, 10 customers qualifies me. And
Yep.
then once I have 12, and so then to become like a 3 club, then I need 3 qualified people under me.
Yeah, so let's just say it's your husband, it's
You.
maybe somebody from work, and then a friend. There's your 3 people. And then you get to double
So then
dip
I'm
if it's
three
your
club?
husband.
And I'm a 3 club then, once I have 3 qualified people?
Yep.
Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Thank you.
It said that Shannon just raised her hand. Did you mean to do that? Can you talk now? Are you pushing buttons to see if it works? Shannon, text me if you have a question. I don't know why yours isn't working. It's weird. Okay, so next, which one else do you want, Trev?
Go to this one.
Oops.
Okay, so this is another thing just to kind of show you the step of where everybody's going to be at. And then again at the top center, it shows the 3, 12, 39, and 100 club of what you can be making. So just another graphic to kind of show you, the way it is. And we can put these on our page too so everybody can see it. On the left-hand side, upper corner, it shows your points for each product. Again, those are going to change too as you promote with your percentages. Well, the points will stay the same. Your commissions will change.
So, and I also like this graphic because I really think, to go right along with your guys' goals that we each went along and said, as we're stepping up the ladder, you'll notice there's a new distributor, then there's a direct distributor, then there's a VF. I think every single VF should be working on qualifying their business, because after you qualify your business, as Kaylee pointed out, it's not difficult to keep your business qualified. So if you teach your team to do that very same step, you want to be in the second purple bracket because you make more money that way, right? Do you notice that? How a virtual franchise not being qualified just earns that 14% commission. But if you're qualified, you earn a 5% bonus, right? Everyone wants extra bonus money. So this is a really good place to shoot for as your first goal if you're a brand new VF. And same thing for my sales coordinators. I was talking to Ken and I was talking to, who else are my new sales coordinators? I was talking to Ronald Lee about senior sales coordinator and everything.
Alexandria as well.
Oh, Alexandria, thank you.
So the difference here.
So you want to be POB qualified if you're a sales coordinator just as much as you want to be qualified as a VF because you earn more money that way. So it just means you're a stronger VF or a stronger SC. So this kind of shows you exactly how much money and how many different ways you can earn money as you promote up. And as you get to the top, look at how many different ways. I don't even know what all this means underneath NMD yet. Like I don't know what it is yet. So it's pretty cool. So I'll learn that so that when you guys get there, I'll know how to tell you how to do that. But it's pretty cool. Instead of starting off with one way of making money, there's like 5 ways of making money now, right? Steve's like, whoa! Love it. Okay.
I don't know what that was.
Any questions about this before we change?
No.
Anybody? Okay.
Steve. Oh, we got 2 of the same one. So you could put that up. So this is just another graphic again. A lot of it's saying kind of the same thing. This breaks it down as far as your product goes and the compensation based on your different levels. So as a distributor, a direct distributor, VF and then a sales coordinator. It kind of shows you what you'll get paid on each.
So yeah, so those of you who are asking for dollar amounts, this is like the perfect thing for you guys to look at. Because as a direct distributor, you sell an order of capsules, it's $27. But you do the same thing, same amount of work as a sales coordinator, and you're in 43, almost double. And then, you know, if you're a POB qualified sales coordinator, you earn an extra percentage over that. So pretty cool to see how this can add up. So I'm a numbers girl. I love these charts, and we'll post them here shortly after the call. So is that it? That's
I think
all.
there was one more. This one.
So
I
that's
think
kind of the
everybody's kind of
same.
seen that one. Okay, that's just a repeat of what we've seen. So you can go back to this stuff.
Okay.
So prospecting.
All right. So I want to hear from you guys just for a second. We set all of these goals, and I want to know how we can be of assistance to help you achieve these goals. And what's your, we have all of these goals. Does anybody have a plan of action? Because that's what we're going to come up with tonight. Does anybody already have a set? The closest thing I heard of was like Hannah's get together with the Tower Gardens and Kaylee's get together with the Croctobers things. And Ken's calendar is filled up. Is that what we're looking at? Nice. So anybody have a plan of action, or should I go through with what I was going to say?
Well, I just need help with going to the gyms with you. That's not really something I can do by myself.
Okay, cool. Let's get it on the calendar. I'm totally down for that. Maybe that gal finally won't have strep throat or whatever.
Right.
That was crazy. We went to the same gym 3 times.
Did anyone listen to the Team Adventure call 2 nights ago? No?
No.
Colleen had a cool idea with 1s, 2s, and 3s. So when you're going out to people, you say, Juice Plus has 3
different ways you can participate.
Yeah, 3 different ways to participate. You can take our products. You can get your product for free or your kids for free. That's with the CHS, or you can get your discount like Lindsay preaches. And the third option is you can join our business, you can lock arms, and you can try to make everybody healthier and go that route. So Lindsay and I were brainstorming of different ways to maybe incorporate some of that. We don't have to adopt that per se, but we came up with doing Zoom calls for prospecting and then doing a Zoom for friends and family. And I'll let her cover that.
Yeah, the guy that's just absolutely killing it from Australia, he's been in the business 16 months, so 2 months shy of what I've been in the business for. He's NMD in almost 100 club. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to figure out what he's doing, and we should do it because he's kicking our ass, and nobody kicks this butts team, this team's butt, right? Like, we're team mix. So he had some brilliant ideas, and I'm going to try and get on one of his calls. But what he's doing is a Zoom call just like this. That's for prospects. So we can initially get on, and Travis and I are happy to lead it, and that's kind of what him and his wife are doing. They're just leading it, and the whole team would hop on. I want to do it 1 time per week, and I want each of us to try and strive to bring at least 1 prospect to the call. So instead of doing 3-way calls, kind of like Tony and Mitra suggest, this is kind of like a modern way of doing that. I don't know if you guys have ever had me talk to one of your prospects before, but I have a pretty high closing rate. It's kind of like, are you going to do it or are you not? Like, let's move on next, and like this train is moving with or without you. And people tend to be like, oh my gosh, yeah, like I want to hop on. So what I would like to try is a prospecting call like that. And we can do kind of a mock one with just the team. But let's say all of us are on the call, and let's say Ken is the only person that gets a prospect on the call, right? That prospect doesn't know that this is our entire team. So it makes that prospect think that 15 other people are interested in this product, right? So automatically, maybe Kaylee is a customer, and she's asking questions just like this other person might be. And like, they don't have to know who we are, but it could help Ken solidify a distributor or a customer, you know. And I've even thought about linking with some of these other teams, like Team Be the Change. Like, imagine if somebody logged on and there's, you know, 25 people on this call, and we had all sorts of different energy going, talking about the business, talking, you know, maybe I do the product and Nicole and Melissa, Scott do the business, you know. I don't know, what are your guys' thoughts on that? I'm just thinking it would help cut down the time. You know, we say, cool, I'm glad you're interested. Hop on this call and see what it's all about. What do you guys think?
I like it.
Yeah, I think that would be really helpful. And then I think if we wrapped it up with like the website that they have on Be the Change, like, or I guess for the distributor calls, like, okay, these are the next steps, and then touch base with the person that invited you. And then we can kind of weed out, but also give all the information all at once.
Yeah, I do love the idea of doing the website. I just have to figure out how to do that. And then I was also thinking, Kaylee, I know that you really loved the idea of the friends and family call. Were you the one telling me that you liked that? Yeah. So I don't think we need that too frequently right at this particular second, and we can increase the frequency of it. But the friends and family call could also be a Zoom call. And, you know, if friends and family are more of the age of Tony, we can have her hop on. But yeah, just streamlining and helping your friends and family understand what you're a part of and what you're doing, and that it's something bigger and better than you, and we're changing lives, I think would be a really important step. So I'm thinking the friends and family call one time per month. We can set up, I don't know, I'm just picking a random date. And so my question to you guys is, what day and time would the friends and family call be best? I'm thinking like the 15th of every month at 7:00 or something.
I think that's a good idea. Make it consistent, you know, unless it falls on like a Friday night, you won't get anybody, but we can play by that.
So do we want to do the third Tuesday of every month? I mean, I don't know. You guys tell me.
Well, what we could do is, yeah, if we do like the third Tuesday, and then we would follow up with the team mix call to be able to discuss it and whatever afterwards. But have the prospects prior, or would you want to replace it?
I think our team call is really important. I think we cover a lot of ground in this, and I think it's important for new distributors once they do sign on to go through some of this and us game plan together and everything else. So I want to keep our team call. Would you guys agree?
Yeah, Steve had an idea about the family and friends call.
Go ahead, Steve.
It's about time we get more guys on this.
I would do it more like a Saturday afternoon, like the third Saturday, because you're really not doing much.
Yeah.
And so at night you're more running around with the kids trying to get dinner ready.
Right. I love it.
Like a Saturday afternoon or something like that, I think would work better for most people.
I love your thinking.
I'm totally down with Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah. Okay.
Right now I'm juggling 2 kids, and it's like
Right. Crazy. And then for the prospecting call, what do you guys think? This would be like, I'm getting my hair done. This person's interested. Cool. We're going to streamline it. Instead of me going and meeting her for coffee, I'm going to have her get on the call with the whole team.
I think you should do maybe one during the week and one on a weekend, like a Sunday afternoon or something like that. And we can always divide and conquer too. You know, like if you need to do one on a Tuesday, maybe I can host it on a Saturday or something like that. Just kind of go through the flip book.
So you guys want to do 2 of those per week?
Or like every other week, something like that.
If need be.
Yeah.
Well, do it based on demand.
Okay.
Hey, Lindsay.
Yeah.
So you can do it like Wednesday or Sunday, and then we can always get together with you and let you know if we have anybody, but schedule it for those 2 days, for a time. And then, by a certain time, if we don't have anybody, we let you know. And then that one we don't meet at.
Yeah. Okay. And I was also thinking, like I said, by linking with different teams, it would also be good because we could learn from their verbiage and what they're doing too. So I was thinking, like I said, that team Be the Change, those are the 2 girls that helped, he come up with a lot of ideas and helped keep me motivated while I was trying to help keep you guys motivated. Like, they are just the most motivated ladies I know. They're amazing.
Did you go through their new rep circle?
I have not yet.
I did. I went through it. It's pretty slick.
Okay.
So
I
So
think we
just
need to make
because
it.
I was in the dark with a baby, but I like the prospect call, and I think you mentioned though a new distributor call.
Mm-hmm.
Did you mention that too?
Yeah, like
Like-
a friends and family, like.
Well, yeah, that's to me. I've been wondering like how to like to get my new distributors in one place and tell them like the spiel once. I mean, I'm gonna have to tell them multiple times, but if we all have new distributors that are like, you know, enough to like something to encourage them to work on their own, something to like give them that ball that makes them want to run with it, you know, like
Right.
how much money they can make or how whatever, how easy it is really to get the first couple steps. To get to VF is pretty simple.
Right. Well, and that's what this call could become as well. You know, it's not going to be every night where we have all this many details to discuss and we have all this excitement from Nashville and everything else like that. I mean, a lot of times on Tuesday evenings, it's like, cool, take this time, go through your office and check in on your new customers, get off the call, you know. So
15 minutes.
I mean, yeah, the majority of these calls are quick and easy and done. So, I mean, if you have new distributors and we need to take some time to do that on a Tuesday evening on this team call, I think that's a good place to do that. To hear from some of these other reps that have been doing it, and then to go through some of the simple steps that we did this evening as well. I mean, we repeat ourselves, but the cool thing is it does become like an easy, well-oiled machine once you get up and running. So.
Right. So I got to jump off, unfortunately.
Oh, no worries.
Thank you. I will be in touch.
Yeah. See you later.
Bye.
See you. So one more thing, backing up to the adding one minimum new distributor per month to help, you know, get your club status up there. For those of you who have people who are aware of what the business is and so forth, ask them who wants to fast track to the next step. You know, Kaylee, where the heck are you at? There you are. So like for Andrea, ask her, you know, if she wants to, and then help her do that. And then for those of you who have people who don't know what they're doing, what is my next step? And then you just coach them and say, this is your next step. You're going to do this. When you're done with that, come back. I'll give you your next step. When you're done with that, come back. I'll give you your next one. I mean, let's make this as easy as we can on these people. You know, it all depends on their capacity and what they're capable of doing and their time frame too of what they have to work with, because everybody's got jobs and families and everything else. So I forgot those two earlier.
Yeah, so I mean, to end and wrap up, I think we have some amazing goals, and I'm really excited to help everybody achieve these. And man, this team is not stopping. We're going. I mean, our team chat today was just blowing up, and it was amazing. Like, I got to it, and there was like 30 messages of you guys all inspiring each other and everything else. And, you know, the bottom line, that this company does have some complexity to it. But, I mean, the whole idea is to make it fun, fast, and easy and go. You know, if you just start adding customers to your team, the distributors will start to come from those happy customers, you know. So you just start talking about how you love it and everything else. I mean, the rest will follow. It really is something that doesn't have to have too much complexity to it right off the beginning to help people get up and running. You know, I know a lot of people are worried if they don't know every nook and cranny of this business, they're afraid to talk about it. Well, you know what? Those people don't know that you don't know. So if you act like you know what you're talking about and you just throw out what you do know, that's all you need. You know, we don't have to know every nook and cranny right off the get-go, and you learn as you go. I'm still learning every single day, which I think is one of the reasons why this business intrigues me. But we can help people along the way and learn along the way. You know, they say, learn as you earn, you know, and I really think that that's a really good motto for it. So to wrap up, I mean, if you're an SC, I think to make it easy, you should be qualified no matter what as an SC, pretty much without giving it much of a try right now. And then one of your goals, especially if you're a new SC, is to get that POB qualification, because it's just picking up some extra money that you didn't have access to before. So to be qualified and POB qualified. And last but not least, if you're, oh, weird. Were you able to share that? That's cool. Coming soon, Juice Plus firefighters. I love it. I love it. I love it. Cool. Especially, I was talking to Dr. Jacqueline. She's a chiropractor today. Her husband, Paul, was really close with that firefighter who passed away. What was his name? Craig. And yeah, I mean, this has hit a lot of fire departments really hard, and they have linked it to a fire-related cancer, like a professional-related cancer. And I mean, to get antioxidants in these firefighters to help prevent that is key, so key. Oh my gosh. And let me know how I can help with all that too, Ken, for sure, because that's amazing. For those of you who don't know, Ken got permission from like the head honchos at Nashville to go ahead and lead as the Juice Plus firefighters and start a clan that way too. So pretty cool honor.
There you go, Ken.
Thanks.
It's a party idea he'd like to share.
What?
Dan has a party idea he'd like to share.
Okay.
If it's a pants party, Dan, I'm in.
Everyone's invited. I was thinking, since we did the salad parties during the nice weather, that maybe we could do a like a breakfast one with trying to get the oatmeal and the protein into it, and getting people there to like the protein, and then they'll buy the protein.
It's a great idea. Absolutely. Yeah, it is harder when it's not so nice out for the salads, I think, a little bit. Yeah, and it's something that we've been doing, so to do something brand new is always what catches people's ideas, always. So
I was thinking of a shake it up party. Everybody come up with your favorite recipe. Everybody gets together and you just make one and we share, little shooters or something. So I know, was it Hannah or who was it posting about the fall time shake?
Oh, that was me.
Yeah. So, something like that. And then, I don't know, just an idea.
I have a shake off tomorrow.
With who?
We went to the Chamber of Commerce. They had this Taste of Brighton.
Oh, the chili thing?
Yeah. So there were these girls there with these shakes. And so I saw their canister. It's Herbalife. So I said, hey, is yours Herbalife based? She's like, yeah. I'm like, you want to have a shake off tomorrow at your place? She's like, what do you got? I'm like, well, I'll bring my shake and we'll have a shake off with some people, next door. And then we'll see who likes what they like.
Oh, like so they don't know what they're tasting and then they'll vote.
Uh-huh.
I love it. That's awesome.
So
you got a good recipe?
What?
Do you have
we're just gonna do the plain ones, like with the almond milk and the coconut water and the shake, and then we're gonna go there. But I guess she's pretty high up in Herbalife. I'm like, that's all right. You're gonna come over to my club.
Cool.
Right on. Let us know how that goes.
I will.
I love it. Cool.
And thank you to everybody who gave me some information on Herbalife.
Yes. Awesome.
For these parties we're talking about, I love the idea of the oatmeal party. I love the idea of the shake it party or whatever it is. We need to get those on the calendar for November. So we need to get it in there so we all know when it is so we can promote it. Jeff also said that there's another meeting. Someone's coming to town on the 10th, I believe, of November. It's a Tuesday night. So, we need to start promoting for those as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe it'd be helpful to have a team calendar in the team mix page, maybe, that anybody can edit and update at any time.
Yes.
Okay.
Hey,
Let's
Lindsay.
try and figure out how to do that.
Hey, Lindsay. Hello?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. So do you think it'd be easier to divide and conquer? So Hannah's kind of doing the different chat rooms and stuff. Maybe Kaylee can do the calendar thing. Maybe I can work on the website with you, and we'll kind of divide and conquer. This way you're not kind of worried about so much, but we're taking care of everything, together as a team.
Yes, absolutely. That's great. I like it.
Lindsay's going to shed a tear. She's so proud.
That's right. I am. I love it.
So if you guys have customers that have had really great success stories on the T120, if you could have them share their stories on our new page, that way, kind of gets more involvement on there. That would be really great. And I'd
How
like it
about
to
a raffle for a free bag of shakes?
deal.
To help encourage that. I mean, if we post on there, okay, this is a brand new page. If you enter, if you say your story and how Juice Plus has helped you, you get entered into a drawing for a free bag of shakes that we'll do at the end of, I don't know, mid-November, end of November or whatever.
Yeah, I would definitely post something about that. I just need to know that people have added their customers prior.
I have not yet, so let's wait till the end of the week to do that.
I can do that.
That'd be great.
I'm a little slow. Sorry, can't keep up with you guys anymore. You're so much fire on your butt from Nashville. I love it.
Moved on. I'm just kidding.
Bye. No, it's great. I love it. Yeah, I love that we have so much momentum, and we're gonna go out and do this. Absolutely.
Perfect.
Any closing thoughts? Any amazing takeaways from Nashville? Anybody wants to share?
Did you guys listen to Wendy Campbell's road from Nashville to Phoenix the other night?
Was it good?
She speaks very fast, yes, but it was pretty good. She lays down a pretty good path and some good information. So the recordings are on her website.
Share it,
What?
Ken? Do you have that you could share it?
Have what?
The recorded call?
Yeah, I can share it.
Cool. We'll have you post that, and that's your homework. Listen to that call. Ken says so.
Okay. I'll send it to Hannah.
Sweet.
Alrighty.
Want Steve to listen to it? Is that what you're saying, Kaylee?
For me and Steve too, sure. We'll listen to it together.
Oh, how romantic.
She
You guys have
talks really
couples
fast.
homework.
I like how Lindsay calls me out.
Welcome to your first Zoom call.
No, most of the time I'm in the background.
Yeah, you're like hustling the kids while Kaylee's on it.
Right.
Right. We all know that. There's a lot of background work if you're letting her be as involved as she is. So it's great.
Haley, I miss with you.
What?
I miss cuddling with you too.
Oh, you guys are too cute. All right. This was recorded. I'm stopping the recording now.